Hey, Tiffany Robin here with the Robin Group at Keller Williams. Thanks for joining us today. Today's topic is actually going to be about disclosures. So thanks for joining me today. Today's topic, we're actually going to be speaking about disclosures in regards to selling your home. Back to our topic. So when I talk to you about disclosures, it's very important that as a seller, you understand what exactly needs to be disclosed in order to sell your home. I will tell you this, there's been studies out there that when it comes to selling your home, lots of for sale by owners end up in litigation because they did not disclose what needed to be disclosed to the buyers properly. So when you hear that, wow, that's such a huge amount of for sale by owners that actually end up in litigation, it's because they did not fill out the proper disclosure forms and they did not disclose properly to the buyer things that could be harmful to them or things that could be wrong with the home. Okay, so here are some examples of what exactly I'm speaking about. I'm not sure if any of y'all are aware, but when you sell your home, there is a 4-page disclosure documentation if you lived in the home that you have to fill out. So in those forms, it actually goes over different things about the property. Has the home ever taken on water? So if the home's taken on water, say from a storm and things like that, of course you have to disclose that to a potential buyer that it has taken on water. And here's the thing though, that sometimes sellers miss that it also asks on there, has the land ever taken on water? Some sellers forget to disclose that, hey, you know what, if my home is along a canal or a creek or something like that, sometimes those creeks back up and then your land actually ends up holding water. Well, if you don't disclose that information properly to a buyer, they can actually, and you know it, they can actually come back to you and say, hey, you didn't disclose that information to me, and you can end up in court and take on a lot of fees regarding that. So definitely want to stay away from that. Another one we see around here is that, did the home have contaminated drywall? Even if you remove the drywall, you definitely want to disclose to a buyer that, hey, yes, it had contaminated drywall in this home. So you have to make sure that you're disclosing that information to a buyer. Things like, for instance, is a pool working properly? If you check off, yes, the pool is the pool is in good order, and then they come back and find out, no, the pool's not in good order. Actually, it leaks. The motor doesn't fit to the size of the actual pool, and things like that. In your head, yeah, it may be in working order because you swim in it, and it is not technically broken in your eyes. However, that is not the proper working condition for the pool. So you have to make sure that you're disclosing things like that. It's very important, for an agent like myself, I definitely go over line for line what is on those disclosure documentations and make sure that my sellers filled out that paperwork properly, because the last thing that I want as an agent is for my clients to end up in some kind of courtroom battle over properly disclosing documents or information about the property. So if you're a for sale by owner out there actually and you're wondering what am I even talking about, because lots of for sale by owners don't even, if you don't know about this documentation, then sometimes you just don't know. And if that's information that you're looking for, please don't hesitate to call me. I'd love to pass that along to you. Again, call me anytime. My number 985-778-2525. Thank you. Talk to you soon.